Everybody, I'm playing Civilization 6 on Immortal difficulty. So this is to prove that I'm playing Immortal difficulty. I never save my game here, by the way. I never do this anymore. I just either do quick saves, or when you end your turn, the game will save it anyway for you, as it's doing right now. It automatically saves per turn. And doing it the manual way, where I pick a file and save it, sometimes corrupts my save. So let's just go through some of the turns here on Immortal difficulty and explain to you how I play this game. I always play my games on 1500 turns, which is the marathon. Some people mostly play it on 500 turns. Well, I like to play it on 1500 because not only does it take 3 times as long to generate units, but it's a lot more than just that. It's a lot more complicated than just that. You can also move your units 3 times as quicker across the map, and because of that, it's appropriate to play the huge map on a marathon turn game, which I have chosen, which gives 11 AI players, and then myself, the human player. But the problem with Civilization 6, even on Immortal difficulty, I'm going to win this playthrough session on Immortal. But the AI is really stupid, and it does not get smarter the more difficulties you go up. It doesn't matter if you play on the easiest difficulty or the toughest difficulty, the AI seems to be the same. The only difference that the AI gets is it gets special bonuses, and that's it. But it doesn't get a smarter brain, and that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate, because this game would be a lot more fun if the game got smarter with its tactics, its military, and everything that goes along with that. So here I am with my vampires, and I always choose vampires, by the way. Always. And let me show you. I'll go to the governor screen. The Sanguine Pack, always choose this, especially if you're going to play on an Emperor level or Immortal, which I'm playing on right now. And then, of course, Deity, that goes without saying, which is the toughest level. Vampires are so overpowered. They go through towns, and I've made a previous video about it. They just go through and they just tear apart everything, and they will make you so much money, so much culture, so much everything. For example, here's some gold. And I've been doing this non-stop every turn, and I've reached to the point in the game here. It's 1908 AD. I've got 4 of them. Plus my death robots are doing the same thing, pretty much. That's all been looted. I got to search around and find more stuff to loot. It's incredible how overpowered vampires are. Here I've got a death robot, but he's losing health. I gotta find a place to heal. I gotta find a farm. Here's a farm down here, but that's gonna take too long to get to. I may have to escape to the ocean for now. But on the way, I'm gonna loot this, get some more gold. And here's the thing about the AI-controlled players, is they never have a navy. And on Immortal, I was expecting them by the turn, almost turn 1000, as you can see in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, that there would at least be some sort of navy that would give me some sort of fun, you know, make the game fun. Some sort of resistance, you know, like the AI actually cares. It's like the AI that's controlled by the computer, that's controlled by the game, doesn't care. Late into the game, they just become dumb and forget about how to play. It's like they know how to place districts, they know how to place buildings, they know how to work builders, but they don't know how to build a navy. They don't know how to properly lead an army into battle. They just blindly just throw them in there into the middle. For example, the purple player, Ditto, had a horse, I believe, unit, and she marched it right down into the center. Sorry about that. Right down into the center. Right there by the city of Koba there near Corinth. El Mirador. Right down in there near the pyramids there. Just marched it right down in there, and look at all these encampments. In every single city I have in all the game, most of them that I play through, I have walls built so that I get a shot, and I just destroy them, and there's no intelligence at all as far as marching armies when the AI is concerned. And these things right here, this pact right here controlled by the computer, these zombie-like creatures is what I call them. What pact is this? I don't have it, but it's not the Void Singers, or is it the Void Singers, or is it the other one? I can't remember, but these are dumb. These are absolutely dumb. The point is you're supposed to destroy them, and they surround towns and reduce their loyalty, but the loyalty never goes away. It's dumb. I guess if you were a human player and you were using them and you know how to use it, because against the dumbass controlled computer AI, I guess it would be powerful, but I never really found a reason for them. Vampires are more powerful. Yeah, it's just the whole concept of these things right here, not for me. Not for me. Dumb, just dumb. Anyway, that's my opinion about that. And then what I do is I just go through my different towns and they tell me what's going on and what I need to build. Let's check the food levels here. Wow, 54 food surplus. That's incredible. Maybe I need to do better management. But I pretty much just let the AI manage my cities. Civilization 4, we could manage our cities better. I don't know what happened to Civ. I never played Civ 5, but in Civ 6, I just go with whatever the computer automatically chooses and let it do it for me. It seems to do a good job in that regard. But as far as leading an army and building a navy, it's not going to happen. It really is underwhelming and not fun late into the game when playing this game. And the next step for me is to play Deity, and I'm not looking forward to it, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to. I think I'll just finish Immortal just to do it, just to say that I did it and accomplish my goals. And you might be asking, well, what are the victory conditions? I have domination, religion, score, of course. Domination and religion. I don't have the other victories. I don't have the diplomatic victory is overpowered for the AI, and I think it's stupid. A lot of it is just guessing, and it makes the game, I think, not fun. So I don't have the diplomatic victory, and I don't have the science victory either, because the AI always wins. It's overpowered because of the stupid bonuses it gets. Having a science victory is just, I don't know, it's just not well made for Civilization 6 for as far as the AI is concerned. The AI is always going to win. Always! Unless, you're one of those YouTubers out there that plays Deity on PlayStation 4, or is it, I know it's mostly on PC is what they play, the big YouTubers. And they beat it on like turn 64, and they're like, hey, look at me. And they're like, yeah, okay, you got a PC. And they become masters at the game, and they live and breathe Civilization so much that they know exactly what to do. And I'm not that advanced. I just play it for what it is and treat it like an old game of like Axis and Allies is what I do. And I get rid of the science victory and the diplomatic victory, because those are just, the AI it's too easy for the artificial intelligence to win those. It's just way too easy. It's ridiculously easy. It's like, what's the point? So I only have score, domination, and religion. Domination, I have 3 out of 12, plus the one I have is 4 out of 12 total. And I think I'm going to go for all 12 of them before the time runs out. Of course, this is my score. Wow, ridiculous, right? I have the largest army. Religion, I just put it in there because it's a neat aspect of the game. I've never ever seen somebody win with religion. You just don't see it. And I think the point is in order to win that is to not destroy every single city. Like, for example, I already have Sparta. It's the capital of Gorgo. Ephesus, how do you pronounce that? Whatever. That's eventually going to be mine, taken over by culture. And then these last two, I think I'll just let her survive, just because she'll continue to try to spread her religion. Maybe. The only one that, you know, because you got to be careful. You don't just want to take every single town. You just go for the capitals. If you try to take every single city that a civilization owns, except for a few minors, you want to do, but not all of them, you got to be careful. Otherwise, the person that is trying to take over all of your towns with a religion just might do it. But I never ever had a religion in the first place, so all of my towns are kind of mixed. I just never founded a religion. It's kind of tough to found a religion. You got to find a relic early on, and if I don't, I never bother with it. It's just impossible. So I just let the computer do it and let them spread theirs, and it works for me just fine. As you can see, I have different religions in different towns. They're not all the same, but if I ever do get a religion, it's nice and fun to have. It brings another fun aspect to the game, which makes it enjoyable. So this is pretty much Civilization 6. I pretty much can say to myself, I finally solved this game after playing it for about 5 years solid. I've gotten to the point where I know how to play it, to the point where I know what works and what doesn't, naturally. Where I can finally say to myself, yeah, I finally beat this game. I'm not even going to bother with deity, because the AI is just too stupid. Once you get to this point where my score, as you saw, so incredibly high, I mean, I've already won. Do I really want to play another 545 turns? That's probably going to take another couple weeks, because when you end the turn, it takes forever to load. As you can see here, the other players are taking their turns. Please wait. I'll sit here. I could go do the dishes and come back, and it's still, we'll be doing this. And that's kind of an exaggeration, but you get what I mean. I could go brush my teeth. Now that's more realistic, and come back and it'll still be loading. Yep. When you get into the late game. Early game, it's not so much, it's not so bad, but here I forgot to do something. Oh yeah, I got to spread this district's regional buildings provide +1 amenity. I already have all the amenities. Let me show you. Appreciate you watching this video. Hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I already have every single amenity on this generated map, world map. I even got the pants. Yep. I could trade more, but the rest of the world is mad at me because I took Sparta from Gorgo, and she went to the World Congress, and they all voted, and they didn't like me. But hey, I'm so powerful, none of these other AI players are a threat to me. And I'm so disappointed at never seeing a navy. That's what this video should mostly be about. I never see a navy built by the AI, and the reason is because once a certain technology is unlocked early in the game, about mid-game, early to mid-game, troops can automatically just enter the water. There's no purpose for a navy unless you want to protect them, and then a navy can just destroy them because they're just little tiny boats. But the reason I think is the computer does not choose to make a navy because there's no need for troop transports in Civilization 6. But if you want to risk you can risk taking your troops into the water and just finding land, and most likely the risk is very small, especially against AI. So I don't even know why I build a navy, because if I see any of their troops approaching my waters, I could destroy them. And once in a blue moon, I'll see one of the AI's. I'll see an AI ship. I'll see one, maybe two, and then that's it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just here on this screen here that I can see. And right now there is a global target, all pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players against me. And so far they've had about 10 turns. Hopefully, if I'll make another video, if I start to see a big navy or a bunch of troops heading toward my capital city, which I'm supposed to defend, then I'll make another video about it. But until then, I'm ready. I'm ready for them to come. Okay, as you can see, I got some submarines. I gotta get some more submarines. Let's just buy another submarine. I got so much money from looting with my vampires and my giant robots. Because in late game, the AI has no resistance. It's pathetic. It's really the most dumbest thing I've ever seen. It pretty much ruins the fun. But whatever, you just still continue to play. There, I bought another sub. Did you see that? Wow. Just like that. And I still have 8,500 bucks to spare. And I'm going to get more in the next few turns. Alright, this will be pretty much it. I'm going to let the other players take their turns. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about Civilization 6, let me know in the comments. I am more than happy to answer any questions about this game, Civilization 6. Thanks for watching.